What is going on, everyone? It is Super here, and welcome to another Mortal Kombat X video. Today I have another Q&A video for you guys, and before I get started with the Q&A, I just want to make sure that I let you guys know that if you guys want to make sure you never miss a video from me, make sure you guys click on that little it's like a little bell annotation next to my name, and you click it and you put to make sure that you get all my videos in your subscription box. Also, there's like a little setting in your channel settings that will make you get every video that people you're sub to upload, which I don't know why YouTube changed that. They made it so where only you get some videos. It's kind of stupid, but I definitely noticed that, you know, over this last week there's been a lot of videos that have not made it into sub boxes because they get, you know, really low views. So I'm gonna leave all those linked in the description, and make sure you guys you know, do that bell thingy to not miss a video, because I have gotten complaints that people have not been getting some of my videos in their sub boxes. So the videos that I'll link in the description are, it's a Scorpion video I uploaded yesterday, a Sub-Zero video, a Shinnok video that I thought was a really good set, and especially the random character select video I uploaded like 2 days ago, where it's like a you know, life-changing video for me. I find out the wonders of a specific move with a character that I get multiple times in the random character select. I think you guys will get a kick out of it. And last but not least, a Katana video that got incredibly low views, and it kind of sucks because, you know, a lot of those matches are really good. So if you guys missed any of those, make sure you guys go check it out. But now let's get on to the Q&A video. So let's first start off here with Brian, and he asks, do you think it would be cool to create a variation in Mortal Kombat 11? I guess I'll throw in here a create a character as well. And I remember when NetherRealm tried to do some sort of create a fatality back in the day, and it did not work out the way they wanted to. But I think they're smarter now to where if they do want to make some sort of create a character, that it would be a good idea. Create a variation might be harder, because, you know, depending on what character you want to create a variation for, they might not have too many options. But a create a character would definitely be something that would be cool. You know, in theory it would be cool, right? But who knows? A create a fatality back in the day was a cool concept, and it didn't end up working out. So, you know, Ed Boon has already said there will never be anything like create a fatality ever again, just because it was such a disaster back in the 2000s. I think it was Deadly Alliance that tried to do the create a fatality, where you just, you know, press a sequence of buttons instead of actually having specific fatalities for characters. It was kind of funny, but create a character would be pretty cool. Moving on here, Damien asked, for your next Q&A, since the patch, who do you think are the new top tier characters? Well, Damien, it's hard to say because we're only like 3 weeks in, but I will tell you for sure that Ermac and Mystic is still really good. He might even be the #1 character, because it's not only his safe push, which is only -2, has a lot of pushback. If you get hit by it, you get meter drained. Ermac gains that little bit of meter. Ermac gains a little bit of life, and obviously it does like 13%. So the move is insanely good, man, insanely good. And the fact that it's safe, you know, makes it even better, because with the pushback you could pretty much do it back to back times if you have the meter. It's a really it puts fear into your opponent's mind whenever Ermac has a bar of meter. You know, I think he's like an any character where you fear Ermac so much when he has a bar of meter, because you know that EX push could be coming anytime. So not only that, but Ermac also has safe 50/50s with his forward 4-3, completely safe overhead starter, back 3-4. It's like -10 or something like that, but it's incredibly hard to punish. Even tournament players never punish it. You know, so pretty much with Ermac you have 100% safeness, or let's just say 90% safeness, and an incredible armor move, gains a lot of meter, does a ton of damage, has the best anti-airs in the game. So Ermac for sure, to me, would be the #1 character in the game. And then after that, you know, it's really hard. I think Displacer Raiden is a sleeper top 5 character. I think Smoke for sure, man. Like, Smoke's tools in the current game of MKX are ridiculous. I think Smoke's right up there as well. But to me, it's still too early to really pick like the top tiers. But for sure, Ermac is up there. I think Displacer Raiden's up there. Smoke is up there. And maybe a few other characters that I can't think of off the top of my head right now. But there's a lot of really good characters. The good thing about this patch is that there's a lot of good characters. Like, there's a lot of characters that you could put up there in like the top tier. And there's like so much variety, and it's better now as a viewer when I'm watching a competitive tournament, because it's not only aliens and Melinas, it's, you know, a bunch of different characters. So that's pretty sick. DJ Kingston asks, do you think there is a chance Baraka will be coming back to MK, or is he finished? Let's see. Baraka, that's an interesting one. Baraka's a really fan favorite character. I think it's mostly because people are nostalgic for, you know, Baraka. He's been in the series since, you know, I think, was he in Mortal Kombat 1? No, I think he started in Mortal Kombat 2. But as a kid growing up, you know, he was like the coolest looking Mortal Kombat character, of course, other than the ninjas. So I think a lot of people hold some sort of nostalgia for Baraka. I never really liked Baraka too much. And the fact that they killed him off in Mortal Kombat X, you know, I really had no emotions towards it. I'm like, okay, well, Baraka's dead. You know, I cared more about Melina dying, but I think Melina will return always. She's always going to be an MK, I think. As far as Baraka, I don't think, you know, for you Baraka fans, I really don't think Baraka is going to be coming back anymore. You know, like I mentioned, he is somewhat of a fan favorite character, but I don't see him taking a spot where someone like Rain or Noob Saibot or, you know, even Melina coming back would take it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see him taking a spot over many of these characters that aren't in MK that might make it into MK11. So fortunately for you, I do not think Baraka will be returning. So next question comes from Jason, and he asks, who's your favorite MK character of all time? My favorite Mortal Kombat character of all time would probably be Sector at the moment. Aaron Black is incredibly close. I've always said that I can't pick my favorite of all time based off just one game. So if Aaron Black is in the next Mortal Kombat, he will end up being my favorite Mortal Kombat character of all time. But for now, it's Sector, and then it's Aaron Black, then it's Ermac, then it's you know, maybe Rain, Smoke, all the MK ninjas are like right after. So there you go. My favorite female character, if you're wondering, is Kitana. But like, just same with Aaron Black. If Cassie Cage is in the next Mortal Kombat, she will become my favorite female character of all time, because I love me some Cassie Cage. Next up here is Pabs, and he asks, have you ever met a fan in real life yet? I have not. Actually, the closest thing that I ever met to a fan was back when I used to upload Call of Duty. Some guy recognized me in a club, and the next day he asked me if I was at this club, and I actually was. So I guess he recognized me, but he didn't say anything. He didn't talk to me. Just tweeted at me the next day asking me if that was me, and I don't even think I replied. But I was like, oh, someone recognized me. Cool. But as far as, you know, someone stopping me in the middle of the street or anywhere where I'm at, no, I've never had that before. I think it'll be kind of awkward whenever that happens, if I ever get that popular. Yeah. Looking forward to it, but I think it'll be a little bit awkward. But who knows? Might be a really nice person. Next up here, Saturated Fat Ass. In MKX, who do you think has the coolest design for their character? I think the coolest design for me would have to be... that's actually a hard one. Let's see. Let's think about it. I'm going to keep all DLC characters out because I think Predator's design is fucking amazing. And I think Alien looks great, Jason looks great. All the DLC characters are really well made. I think one of the coolest looking characters for me would probably be Takeda. You know, I was going to say Aaron Black, but come on, you guys know that I love Aaron Black. But I think Takeda with his lasher whips and the lightsaber, I think all three of his variations look really good. And all his costumes look good as well. So out of all characters, I think, you know, Takeda, they did a really good job with him. So moving on here, Liam asks, do you think that was a ridiculous win by that Jason player? That was sick. Even looking at it right now, that was really sick. Let's see. Do you think characters like Jade, Fujin, or Shang Tsung will be an MK11? I don't think Jade will be an MK11. Fujin and Shang Tsung, I think, have a really good chance. More so Fujin. Even though I would like to see Shang Tsung back, I think he's a really hard character to pull off now, maybe with these graphics, but who knows, maybe NetherRealm will figure out a way to incorporate the shape-shifting and all that into this new technology. But I definitely think Fujin will be an MK11, and Jade I don't think will ever come back. So El Grande asks, could Triborg and Tremor become a part of MK11? Well, I think Tremor is canon based off of the MK comics, but I don't even know if the MK comics are canon. You know what I mean? Like, let me know in the comments if the MK comics are actually canon. I know that, spoiler alert, in the MKX comics, Sector blew himself up, and you know, pretty much the Linkway, the Cyber Linkway is over. So I don't know if Triborg will come back, but if I had to choose two characters to make it into MK11 from DLC and MKX, it would for sure be Tremor and Triborg. I hope they end up being canon and they come back into the MK11 story mode, because those two characters are a lot of fun. They look great, and I think, you know, everyone would be happy about it. So moving on here, another question from Pabs, and he asks, is it more accomplishing to get a really hard brutality or a really hard combo? For me personally, the best feeling while playing a game is to get a crazy ass combo, you know, one like with Predator, or, you know, just any character that has insanely hard combos, which there aren't too many. You know, I think Predator is one of the rare characters that has many combos that are pretty hard to do. You know, you need some good practice time to get some of those combos, but I think for me, just getting, you know, like a 60% combo, 50% combo always feels really, really good during a match. So that is going to be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.